Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning, and I'm the master taster of Whisky.com. And today we have a German whiskey here on my cask. It's a Prussian whiskey. Prussia. Well, this is these old and famous state around the city of Berlin. And this whiskey has its origins in the north of Berlin, called the Uckermark. And the Uckermark is the home county or home country of the German Chancellor Angela Merkel. This whiskey distillery with the Prussian whiskey was founded by a woman, Cornelia Bohn, and she built this distillery out of ruins of an old, horse stable. And therefore, this whiskey has a horse on its bottle, and if you look very carefully at the horse, it looks like a flying horse, but no, it's the hair of the horse. But in the front, you see this helmet. It's a spiked helmet. It's a German Pike helmet, which is very famous for the army of the Prussians. World War I. No, the piked helmet is very old. It's much older than the First World War. It was established in 1840 something for the Prussian military, and this spike on the top of the helmet, number one, was placed there to divert the sword of the enemy hitting at you. So this is a countermeasure, fighting countermeasure. The Prussian whiskey is half a liter bottle. It's 55.6% ABV. It's a single cask. It's cask number 29, bottle 347, and the date was October 1st, 2014. Bottling at natural cask strength, non-colored, unchill filtered, as the Germans like it, and half a liter, as I said, and unbelievably expensive. It's around, I don't know exactly, 80 euros, 90 euros for half a liter. So much more expensive. And the age, it's 3 years old. I was invited for the opening of the distillery in 2010. Yes, I think so. I was on my way to the Baltic Sea, and it wasn't very far away, but I had a tight schedule and wasn't able to visit the opening, so I was very sorry about that. There is a video about the distillery, or about this Prussian whiskey. I put it here. There you can see a little story, a marketing story about this whiskey, and how a girl is working with this black horse. Nice to see. So it's 55.6% ABV. I have to add a little water, because otherwise it would be too strong for me, and I still have a whiskey to go today. It's quite intense on the nose, and it has a bourbon taste. And this happens because it's fresh American white oak. This barrel has been fresh American white oak. Not first fill after the bourbon laid in, no, fresh American oak. And it's 55% ABV, so it lost already quite a bit of alcohol, so there was a maturation going on, but this one remembers me of bourbon. It's definitely a bourbon nose, but this very sweetness of a bourbon is missing, because there's no maize, no corn. It's a single malt, it's malted barley. And the specialty is that the grist stays completely in the fermenting vessels, and the bran also, the peel of the barley corn. And this brings a little bit of spiciness, and the spiciness is not from the cask, it's not the oak, no. It might be from the barley. They use a roasted malt. Quite often they also have peated malt, but this one is definitely unpeated. Ha! Close to. I wanted to have some water in it. This should be enough. I haven't filled a lot into this glass. Below 50. Not much, but below 50. This is what counts. There's some vanilla coming up, but still this bourbon character. The fresh American white oak. The fruitiness is developing a little better, but it's not that sweet. No, definitely not sweet. Some caramel appearing. Bourbon. Non-sweet bourbon. Definitely. So it lies in between a Scottish single malt whiskey and an American bourbon. Well, good whiskey, especially for one of the first casks being bottled, but I'm afraid really expensive. How much money will they ask for if this whiskey will become 12 or 15 years old? It's already over 80 euros or 90, whatever, for half a liter. Well, I hope prices will reduce when the amount of available whiskey will be bigger than today. So this is the whiskey from the very start of the distillery, and as time will pass, I hope prices will fade away. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. There's more to come. Stay tuned. Sorry, and feel free to share this video with your friends.